Mouth by mouth, spoonful by spoonful, they're eating nutritious, healthy, balanced meals to feed their little stomachs.
We eat hot dogs and spaghetti. I like the chicken with the barbecue sauce.
Each afternoon, some 60 kids, ages 5 through 12, come here to the Hamilton Street Boys and Girls Club in Syracuse for a little exercise,
Am I a worker or?
activity time, and food.
They teach us about eating healthy. You don't eat junk food, but you eat healthy food.
For these kids, it's more than a safe place to come and interact with other kids. For many, it's a warm meal filled with protein, carbs, fruits, vegetables, and chocolate milk. A meal they might otherwise not get.
They could go without, some of our families come from an array of different, economic backgrounds, so we don't know, They might not have food at home, but we know that our club members, when they come here, they will have a meal at night, every night.
Working side by side with the Boys and Girls Club is the Food Bank of Central New York. Filling hungry bellies is their mission, and there are plenty to feed.
It is heartbreaking, and particularly for children. They shouldn't have to be responsible for finding their meal or worrying about how they're going to eat.
It's also very personal for Executive Director Kathleen Stress, who's also a mom. She will never forget the time a child told her, "I'm hungry."
It was difficult to hear a child say, "I didn't eat," or "I know I'm not going to eat." It's heartbreaking. And this was even before I was a mom. And so now as a mom, when I hear a kid say that they can't eat, it's a struggle that no child should endure.
But it's more common than you might think. Locally, hunger exists. The Food Bank's recent Scope of Hunger study found 30% of children under the age of 18 account for all emergency food recipients. 9% are infants through 5 years old. 75% of client households receive SNAP benefits, formerly known as the Food Stamp Program. Among households with school-aged children, 3/4 participate in the federal school lunch program.
I think what's difficult is no child asks to be hungry, and when we see things like the SNAP cuts that are going to be impacting families and the Farm Bill negotiations, generally people don't realize that small cuts really reduce a family's grocery bill.
Thanks to this partnership between the Boys and Girls Club and the Food Bank, these children can laugh and play. They can, at least for a moment, forget about life's hassles or hunger and have a chance to just be a kid.